guys, Michael Durr here, going to do a shoe review today on the Reebok Crossfit Lite Low TR. So I've had this shoe for about, I would say 5 months now, and I have to say that it is an awesome shoe. I specifically use this for deadlifting or upper body workouts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point out some keys, and we'll go from the heel and all the way to the toe. So the first thing that I notice with the heel when you put the shoe on is if you look at the inside of the shoe here, you can't really see it on camera, but there's almost like a drop inward, and what that does, it keeps your heel in place. So that way if you're deadlifting or pushing a sled or doing anything like that, your foot is going to stay in place. Your heel is not going to come out of that shoe. When we look at the bottom of the shoe as well, from here you can, if I get the lighting right, it's almost like there's little suction cups on the bottom here, and it actually goes around the perimeter of the shoe, and on the inside it's complete circles on the inside. So you've got suction cups on the outside, it looks like, and then these filled in suction cups in the middle. Now when I'm doing deadlifting or benching or anything like that, there is a ton of grip in these shoes. So I really like these for sumo deadlifts, because if you're doing a sumo deadlift, you're trying to externally rotate to activate those glutes. So it feels absolutely unreal, tons of grip. So I've been loving that so far. Now in terms of the actual lacing, we can see here that it's stitched, and we do have some metal holes here. So that's going to be a little more durable than just your sewn in holes. Another thing that I will point out as well is the actual width of the toe box there. So when we're looking at the shoe from up top here, and when you actually put it on, there's actually quite a bit of room side to side. So if you have a little bit of a wider foot, this will be a perfect shoe for you. Now, when we actually look at the outside of the shoe, they have something here called I believe it's called a stability zone. So the stability zone, if we sort of zoom in here, look on the outside there, the stability zone is so you can externally rotate. So external rotation is basically when you are, if you look at my hip, we're externally rotating, we're pushing our hips out to the side. So external rotation versus internal rotation. So instead of turning in, we're turning out. So like when we're squatting or when we're deadlifting, we're trying to turn our foot or our hip out to the side. That's external rotation. So when you're externally rotating, you're going to be getting a ton of stability through the lateral aspect of the shoe. Now, the guys who designed this shoe, it's going to be two guys who are elite powerlifters. The first guy's name is Mark Bell. If you haven't heard of Mark Bell, I'll leave his YouTube channel in the comment section below. The second guy, who is a elite powerlifter as well, is Jesse Burdick. So both of them are elite powerlifters. They've been in the game for a long time, and they went and teamed up with Reebok to make this shoe. Now I'm not getting paid to talk about this shoe or anything. I just want to say overall that the shoe has been really good. It's been very durable. I actually got these shoes before I got my Olympic lifting shoes. So I used these for squats as well before I got my Olympic lifting shoes, and they were really good for squats. So if you don't like a heel lift for your squats, these are great. So when we look at the amount of heel lift that is integrated into the shoe, it's actually only 4 millimeters from heel to toe. So with that being said, it's fairly flat, and that's, for me personally, I really like having a flat shoe for when I'm deadlifting. I just feel way more powerful through the hips. I know some people like to use Olympic lifting shoes. I've seen Elliot Halse use them. I've seen a couple of other powerlifters use them as well. And apparently what they're saying is they're actually getting a little more quad activation, and from the start position you're getting a little more dorsiflexion. So I think it's a preference, guys. I think a lot of people do like the flat sole though, so I really highly recommend these for deadlifting. Now, just in terms of pricing, I got these from East Bay, and they shipped them to my door in about 5 business days, which is really good. I got a 15% off coupon code, and there were some shipping costs involved as well because I'm up in Canada. So I think all said and done, all taxes in to my door, it was 94 bucks, which is pretty reasonable. So if you're looking for a powerlifting shoe, this is really good. You can use it for bench, you can use it for squats, you can use it for deadlifts. You can pretty much use it for whatever you want. It's a basic shoe. You can use it for plyometrics. You can use it for pushing a sled. They're awesome. I just feel like when I'm using my Olympic lifting shoes, they're just for squatting, or if you do Olympic lifting. Now, you can actually bend the shoe here, and it's great. So I think you could do sprints in this. You can pretty much do anything you want in the shoe. Now, in terms of the looks of the shoe, I'm just going to do a 360 here, looking from the front, the side, and the back. So I have had these for about 5+ months, and they've been holding up pretty well. There's no peeling in the front of the shoe or anything that, or in the back of the shoe. Everything's been really good. Very durable shoe. So in summary, I'm loving this shoe. It's been great quality, a good bang for your buck. I just went with the straight black. I think there's a couple of, I think there's like 5 or 6 other colors. I'm not sure what they are. But what I'll do is I will leave a link in the description box below. I will leave a link for these shoes here. I will leave a link for Mark Bell, and I will leave a link for Jesse Burdick in the description box. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the review. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Peace out, guys.
Rolling out